In this episode of How I Think, we're taking a look at another high-elo game, this time on Mirage. It didn't start too well, but I want to show you how you can carry the game with in-game leading, setting up your teammates on T side and playing support in B on CD side. Despite good stats, I did not carry this game with dropping 40 kills, but I carried with good calls, comms and ideas. Let's look at the most important moments of the game. Okay, I have a strategy, guys. You go B, all four of you. I will do mid nades, smoke con, and molly short, and you just pop B without any flashes. Take bomb, take bomb, take bomb. Nice. When you're ready.
Alright, so I said that I'm mollying short, but I meant the molly window. There's this pretty neat combo from top mid, which you can throw. Just aim at the top of the satellite there for the smoke. Unfortunately, I got pushed there, but the rest of my teammates are going out B anyway.
Backside now, backside, backside, backside.
And we will get a
backside dead, short.
Pretty solid position. At this point, it's still pretty solid here. We have a guy bench, we have a guy close kitchen, and we have a guy planting the bomb. But I feel like CTs will hit pretty nice shots, especially from short. Everyone's pretty much losing their duel, so yeah, I definitely could have swung around the other way if I won my duel on middle, but I had no Kevlar. It was a little bit difficult. I was caught off guard. I should have died there definitely, but I still had a chance to do something about it. So now, because we bought so many deagles, we obviously will have a gun round, but with very limited utility, and therefore you have to kind of play different CS. You have to play contact, and you know that they probably won't have OP either. So that is something we have to come up with, because we cannot just take mid and default our way through the map. We just don't have enough utility for that. So after the pause, I think we're going to create something. All right, no one's calling anything so far, so I want to take charge of this and become like kind of a leader of this bug.
I have too many nades, maybe we go A. Yeah, do it. I will do top mid as well. Actually, I do con, no top mid.
I made up my mind here with a con smoke instead. I think that will sell the mid default a little bit better. I know they will probably break one of the smokes because they have HEs, but yeah, they already broke connector smoke. I heard that. We get nice entry on A side. This is important. I now am enabled to lurk, but I'm still waiting for any sound cues. So CTs actually rotate away from middle to support this A side, and I will find timings. I heard the deagle shot in ladder room, and also I heard the vent being dropped in the ladder room. So I know that the rotation from short is actually coming through window. That's why you will see me here swing short. And now, from now on, I will be locked in on this window smoke, because I'm kind of expecting the CT to go either through that smoke to jungle to help, or he's going to jump out window, which is a little bit crazy, but I'm ready for that. I know he's behind that smoke.
To around jungle or stairs.
1-for-1 trade towards A side again. My teammates are getting traded here, but that is fine, because that enables me again to just go through the smoke here. I was being expected, but I won my duel on the fate of the smoke, and I hear that the CT is on the stairs killing my teammate. So I didn't expect him at all. I lose the duel, but I will go back a little bit. I will hear a jungle guy. Right now I hear steps in the kitchen. So he's somewhere here rotating like this, and I heard these jumps, and I know about him. I don't know yet about the stairs guy. I will know about him right now.
And jungle.
So I'm giving, in this 2v2, I'm giving free information to both of my teammates, and the jungle guy doesn't know we know about him, because he doesn't know I heard him. In the end, 2v1 after plant, which we are going to convert. Bad molly onto our guy, so he doesn't need to move. 2 mollies used from a CT. 1v1 being won. Okay, we go next. Okay, that was important round that we needed. Okay, again, this is very important round, and we don't have much money, because we ended that round in a 1v1. I have a great spawn for middle, and I have a plan how to utilize it. Again, none of my teammates are kind of calling for the plays, so I create something.
Take this AK, or someone, yeah. Does someone know insta top mid from one of your spawns? Can you do insta top mid and do window after as well? And then come and flash con for me twice. I try to take a ladder pass.
Okay, so the plan is to take ladder with instant top mid and instant window. I lost a little bit of a like millisecond there because I was dropping flashes and I was explaining the play.
Just flash con, okay? Someone, if you can.
No one is, I think, will be ready for me to flash con. And I'm being spammed there, and that was pretty annoying spam to die to. I should have definitely jumped over. This was my mistake. I should have definitely jumped over this common spam line. I just wanted to make it across as fast as possible. I don't think if I would have been caught by this if I didn't lose a little bit of my spawn at the beginning. Why is this top mid smoke important on display? And I asked teammates if they know it. Is because I can swing top mid with this smoke already being there. If there would be no smoke like this, I would have to wait half a second before smoke window blooms, and I didn't want to do just that. But CT punished me pretty nicely, and unfortunately he will get another kill through that window smoke because he's just spamming towards short and he's making gaps in the smoke. So first, like, second gun round, and this one is really important because it can break us, and we're just 2v5 from the get-go, where one CT made 3 kills pretty much through the smokes. Okay, now we have to start getting rounds, and this is exactly the same situation as first gun round that we've had. Like, because we're buying so many deagles on these rounds, our economy is so bad that we just don't have enough nades to play proper Mirage. Therefore, I'm opting for Galil and a couple more nades because none of my teammates, I can see here already 3 AKs, and we have 3 nades in total on these 2 guys. So I know that this is not going to be an easy, like, first of all, Shine is not even buying a smoke, which is most important. Messi Mental is actually buying an HE instead of a smoke. Like, you can see how hard this map would be without me buying these smokes. So that's why I have to just, instead of going for that AK Kevlar, I need to opt for some utility with a Galil. As well, during this, like while I was doing this kind of review of myself, watching this game back, I noticed one crucial thing that will cost us the round here. This is spoiler alert. Right there, this guy in front of me, while I'm in the buy menu, he's dropping the bomb here. Like, it's so even hard to... And I did not notice it at all. Like, right now the bomb is obviously in the buy menu here, but I didn't pick it up. And we're just going to play the round. And in the end, that bomb in the spawn will make us a little bit worrisome. Okay, I'm doing a mid pressure. No one is talking to me, by the way. So at this point, it's very hard to play anyway.
Flashing 1 VP.
I see that my guys are just strafing middle. So that's why instead of doing mid pressure, I'm instantly, without even coming, I'm instantly adjusting. Okay, I see my guys going there. Hopefully they will strafe. That's why I need to flash, because none of our guys have flashes. So you can see how I'm adapting. I'm not doing even what I said that I will do, because it would make no sense for me to make pressure mid if there's like 4 more teammates behind me, which are bringing the AKs. Like, that's the main firepower of our round right now. So I decide to molly connector behind the smoke that CTs are throwing, so they cannot play easily around that.
I'm blind.
We're not having a good time here, by the way. We're getting bombarded by nades, and we have that. Our only smoke in window is about to fade, and that C4 is still in the spawn, by the way. So that's another thing which, even though we're like getting kills here and we're okay getting entry, we're actually in a deep trouble, because right now we're stuck. We have no nades to go for anything. We don't have con control, we don't have window control, we don't have ladder control, we don't have bomb. We're 4 together around middle. We're just trying to create something out of thin air. That's why I'm offering a boost to the blue player. I'm setting up my teammates for plays, because they're not making any, and they have AK, I have Galil. It's going to be very hard if we're not doing these kind of like cheesy plays to win the round. It will become increasingly hard for us to get even back into it. So again, there, I'm flashing for short. We don't have any control. We have to get some frags somewhere. I see my teammate in a pretty good position. Short, I found flash, so I will flash him through. And maybe CTs will be playing on a mistake there and get blind, and we will get back into the round. Obviously, at this point, we do not know that CTs already have C4 back in the T-spawn. Okay, so right now we know they have the bomb, and right now we're just hoping for a Hail Mary play, because I saw one guy TV room there. That's a probably different guy. No nades to even retake this part of the map. Like, this is so annoying to play against.
One more. TV room there.
I found a pretty good timing on this CT by sneaking close to right, and this guy in TV room overcommitted, and our guy won the fight here. This was a pretty big mistake by Turkish style that he gave up that frag so easily, because he basically sold his teammate as well. But the Ronnie was already on the left side, and it was impossible to really get back into that round. And yeah, our teammate Messi Mental is not winning this. Yeah, I made a note to myself in this, by the way, that like we're losing 1-5. Things are very difficult. We're in trouble. But actually, when I look at shooting, when we get into the duels, we are winning those duels. Like, we have some win condition that our players are actually pretty good individually, and we're just losing on stupid rounds. Okay, so first gun round, it was my bad call to take ladder control. We died 3 guys through the smoke. Next round was this one where we forgot the bomb in the spawn and we lost because of that. So I'm still seeing like some positives that, okay, our winning condition right now is definitely duels. Like, we're winning duels. Our guys are pretty sharp.
We're shooting okay when we get to shoot.
Yeah, this is just, I'm telling this out loud to myself. I'm not even telling it to my teammates. So I'm finding some positive that hopefully will be useful for us in the future. Again, no comms from the teammates. Like, everyone's pretty dead in a 1-5. We're just doing like bare minimum as well. Our guys are running under, so I'm only dead for them. I saw a question mark in the window, so one guy started the window. Maybe he jumped under. We don't know about that. I saw just info on the radar. One is short. We have 2 guys under, so we are going for this kind of a B split-ish. But again, very hard round to recover. We have no control, no nades. I do have Galil again.
Ladder.
We're being smoked off on B here. There's not much for us to do. Just trying to force some kind of a rotation and show the bomb there, because the rotation will be probably triggered from around jungle area or kitchen area, somewhere in this part of the map, which could grant Orange a kill or at least a free information. But no one's taking the bait there. No one even spotted me, unfortunately. Afraid of this A push again, that happened before. 1v5 situation, the round is over. I'm just trying to get an AK here, honestly. Okay, first bullet I think that I shot with an AK, and that was a headshot. Alright. So, 6-1. We're in big, deep trouble. Because right now that was the round where we got actually out-aimed for the first time.
Wanna do half buy and kind of like explode A. Maybe one guy can go into top mid smoke and hide there.
Yeah, half buy is a good call here. I like it for myself, even though we had money to get like maybe some AKs, maybe Galils, but we need half buy and we need this utility to play proper Counter-Strike. Like, so far we haven't even had chance to do it, and this round, that's why I call this half buy. I want to buy Tech9. I need to get space. I need to be proactive.
First with Tech9. He likes to play close, so I'll just go insta under shadow.
I smoked up.
Okay. All right. We smoked up mid. We have a guy lurking. I saw it right there. One more second. I see that we have a guy lurking with an AK. That will be, again, our winning condition for this round, because he will probably... Yes. We will have to do enough distraction and kills on A for him to get activated, and he'll probably kill like 1 or 2 players on the rotation.
Deep one, I will ask. After Molly, I will ask.
Okay, yellow will flash for me.
Deep one.
Yeah, just throw deep. Go now.
Okay, so... in the freeze time, I said that I'm expecting some guy to play close under shadow. That's why I want to go close shadow like this and kind of push him and get ahead of this play by, you know, being aggressive. But as I strafe, I immediately notice a guy CT and his ticket, and that gives me a cue that, okay, probably no one is going to be shadow, and they are playing A retake.
Ticket 1.
I still kind of check it, but not fully. I heard the guy in cone, I get immediately deleted, but our lurker is actually getting an opening on middle, which is very important. He's playing pretty aggressive lurk. I didn't notice it in the actual game.
Under cone.
But we are, thanks to my info on ticket, we're getting another kill. Here Shine gets a kill on a ticket guy. You can see that he's eliminated. And then we have still information about the guy under cone. which dies as well to an AK from Palace. So right now, suddenly, all of a sudden, like I just died and it's 3v2 situation for us. And finally, we have some breathing room. Shine makes a play. He hears the guy in con, hears the guy in jungle, wins his duel here.
Last con. Nice,
And we spam the guy in connector, which we heard all the time.
Okay,
so, 6-2, not bad.
Dog, and we will win the round like this.
Yeah, this is what I wanted. Like, we need some space because everyone is playing way too passive on this team right now. We are losing no confidence. We need to risk. And that was a risk that I took. I got punished for it, but I got so much information and space on A side that it was... actually, so I was running like this and I got so much pressure on this guy to fight me that he was open to Apeks as well, and he died to that. And also while I was running, I put a little bit of a pressure on the guy Ticket, which eventually felt the need to peek, and he got one deeked all the way from ramp. So, you know, I'm trying to just play a little bit less predictable, and all. I mean, we have nothing to lose at this point. We're losing pretty heavily, so that's why I need to create something
Blue,
maybe not so ordinary to surprise them.
And we go for A.
Okay, we're going for an A again. We have a guy, blue,
do a top mid
again,
for you.
blue mid. Pretty much the same round, but this time with AKs. Finally, we have some firepower on our side. Actually, we have like 4 smokes coming in, top mid, window, connector, I believe. Like,
I will just go against
we lost 4 smokes in the beginning of the round from the spawn. That's pretty rare. Like, we had no smoke or utility usage before this round, and suddenly when we have money, everyone's throwing the smokes, and it will make our rounds way, way easier. Like, this is going to be the difference maker.
flash now.
Here I get fully blind. I'm actually so lucky that no one is pushing because I think I would just been dead.
Ticket, I think.
I saw the guy there again, so I will try to slow it down for you. Right there, there's a little bit of a like head that I spot before turning my attention away towards default, and I didn't know if he's Ticket or Robs, but I didn't even see him on the radar. You can see, so there's nothing there. So
Ticket, I think.
that's why I was like unsure with the information. Here I made an assumption that this here, I noticed it, is actually a flash. So that's a molly. Obviously, right now I see it on the demo, but I didn't know that. And I dodged it, but while I was dodging, I spot the CT. So my brain immediately like discarded that flash, because if it's a flash, both of us will be blind. And I have to take that fight because I will be sprayed down. If that's not a flash, then there's nothing to worry about. I have to just go back and swing back on that CT. And I win this duel, which was pretty lucky, I would have to say.
Two jungle.
I could have easily won another duel there, but
One left side, one right side.
I didn't expect 2 guys being in jungle so early. We have pretty good lurk again coming from middle. You can see Nozen
There's one more deep
here.
jungle, I think. Nozen.
Getting 2 kills,
Nice,
and we
Nozen,
get a
very
cleanup
good
from
looks.
CT. And suddenly, we're losing 6-3, and I think we're in the driving seat. Like, we are suddenly choosing the tempo of this game thanks to the calls.
We can just strafe mid. He coming with me, yellow.
They don't have money for an op. I saw it in the economy, in the tab, in the scoreboard. Ice and me, we have best spawn, so we just immediately go and strafe.
I will smoke window. Maybe you can smoke top con, and we try to join short.
I'm actually explaining exactly my thought process here. Entry kill done.
I smoke from hand.
Now I
I will
want.
flash short for you.
Now I instructed Yellow to be responsible for the con smoke, which he's doing right now very nicely, and I'm immediately setting up him for the play. Immediately offering this short flash for him as the smoke blooms, flashing, and I'm playing the lurk. I cannot join him anymore because I'm down middle, and obviously all I can do is like help him enter the short, but then I will play on the rotation.
Okay, last jungle. Or con in the smoke with.
I heard the Deagle shooting from A. And this is funny moment, but I'm playing on the edge of the smoke. When you're playing on the edge of the smoke, you don't want to give CT or opponent enough like room to go actually through the smoke, right? So he is going to get stuck into while still being in the smoke. That means that you out of the smoke will see him. He will be stuck in the smoke and he will be like, wait, what is blocking me? And most of the time you will capitalize. So that's how you play on the edge of the smoke. Don't give like the wiggle room between the smoke and the model that you are playing as. cannot be wider than the actual model of an opponent, because then he would go out of the smoke and he would spot you. You need to keep him inside of the smoke by body blocking him.
Blue, you want to do heavy mid pressure and you lurk and we can go like 4B.
So here I have no clue who these players are, but I noticed that blue guy is actually winning us a lot of rounds through lurking towards middle. So I assume that he's good at that, and I want to put him in that position more often. Now I'm suspecting that actually when we won a couple of rounds towards A, they will be afraid of that A side. They will probably play 2 there, maybe put an op on ticket or whatever. So that's why we want to like kind of break the pattern and do the mid pressure again with blue lurking there, but we are going towards B.
Let's go. I will do window for you. Someone do top mid. Maybe connector even. We can do 3 smokes.
Okay, we have a top mid and there's no connector smoke.
2. You can throw one yourself.
Top mid and window smoke is there. I'm seeing that the guy behind me, he has 2 flashes, which is good. I don't need to drop him any. I give him the bomb because he has a knob, and later on he will, if we die with rifles there and lose the bomb, he can still rotate away. Okay. He will be anyway supportive element. He will flash us out.
One short aggressive. We will go B. So.
I think.
Okay, short op, I think, is the information that we have from Orange. And we run here. Good jump from our teammate, by the way, to go out like that. Unfortunately, he dies to a full blind CT, but very easy trade for me thanks to his jump and movement. I got hit from short, and that was for 22 damage, right? So I know that op is not on short, and this gives me confidence to actually take this fight a little bit better.
Short.
I should have definitely killed that CT right there. I don't know, I wasn't shooting that well. But we have the sight. And despite that, it's 2v3 situation. And I need to play a little bit slower because our guy on short, again, Nozen, very good at lurking. And he finds another timing to get a freebie on short right now, which gives me timing to play because they will be focused on him. I found CT completely off guard.
I'm on HP.
And now I want to, instead of making another play, I just want to survive a little bit and let the CT sweat and make us play a little bit together. So blue is coming closer from all the way from short, right? He's coming from here into the Edward position while I'm here. So we are trying to connect each other. And this is what we want to do because we don't know where the last CT is. I'm just trying to smoke long door. I saw the CT right there. Right there is the like sliver of the CT. I should have known, by the way, the lineup that I don't expose myself here, but actually this information gave me like clutch data to work with because now we know where the last guy is coming from.
Look. I flash long.
Now I bounce flash. I peek here. CT actually shot back at me, so he knows my position. He's already backside. Now I heard him going to the left side of backside, where my teammate loses the duel. And I made a great timing play to walk around the side and kill him into the side of the head because he thought that I'm still stuck around this rockets part of the side. So here, as soon as I kind of like made the play and checked long, because that CT shot at me, I know he knows where I am exactly. That's why I want to reposition immediately. I'm anyway low HP, so I have to do something. It will be very hard for me to win a straight 1v1 duel if my teammate dies from Edward, and he actually died. So I have to risk a little bit, and that was the risk I decided to do.
Quick interruption, but as you probably noticed, FACEIT's been shaking things up recently. A new season just dropped, and along with it, a bunch of changes that actually make this whole How I Think series a lot more interesting. I always record these episodes solo queue on purpose. I just don't want anyone watching it to feel like they need a duo just to win. And honestly, whenever I ran into stacked trio of good players on the enemy team, those matches were kind of brutal, borderline unwinnable. But this season, Premium is limited to duo and solo queue only, which finally removes those lopsided lobbies. And on top of that, Premium is now restricted to verified accounts, so real people taking a selfie with a real ID. This long-awaited change means that a lot of those smurfs and toxic players will have harder time getting into our lobbies, which in my eyes, always a win. And lastly, revamped ladders. Each region now runs 4 6-hour daily ladders and adds 10 new ladder types, so you can play at times that suit you. I love this change because I can't compete in old ladders against people grinding 10 hours of FACEIT every single day, but now I can schedule a stream for a specific 6-hour window where we can either play to improve or play with viewers or simply create content like you're watching right now. Before we go into the second half of this game, I want to mention something important. I know a lot of you watch these videos to improve, to understand decision making, and to hopefully apply it to your own matches. And I get it, FACEIT can be frustrating, especially when you feel like the system is working against you. But seeing changes like this is honestly pretty encouraging. It helps me as a player get proper games to learn from, it helps me as a creator to make better educational content, and it genuinely helps you take what you learn here on this channel and try it out in the environment where your skill actually matters, so in lobby with a player of your level. Shout out to FACEIT for reaching out and sponsoring this part of the video. Now go give new FACEIT a proper try. See you in the queue. And by the way, if you're interested in me analyzing the whole game without any cuts, any edits, check out my second YouTube channel. You'll find it there or in the description down below.
Okay, so good recovery on T side. I would say all the thanks to the calls. Like no one from my team was really stepping up on comms, and we were just calling information. That's it. No ideas, no plays. So I had to kind of. I was pretty happy with how things turned out in the end.
Smoke kit for B, and if they go A, we retake from CT. Okay, you can A player, you can play from ticket.
Okay, so this is kind of common.
Purple.
One guy playing towards ticket, and then I will be with the smoke and kit towards B. Probably one more guy backside or Edward, doesn't really matter. And then two guys are completely free. Probably like one guy window, one guy playing, let's say, jungle. That this is like very easy to understand pistol. No one is making any crazy plays. Everything's pretty solid. The main weakness is obviously that A side is like gone if they attack it. That's why we have a guy CT that he survives, and then we all would go from, you know, CT to retake, or probably at least 4 guys. So we would go like that. I have a smoking kit, and that is the whole plan of the round.
And survive.
My teammate is backside. I hear at least 2 different pistols fighting on middle.
1 BFs. Coming BFs too.
I didn't instantly throw that smoke because sometimes people will just bait this out. As soon as I heard steps, that's when I dropped the smoke. But sometimes when I see the terrorist and I don't hear any steps, I do not smoke it right away because someone is just strafing there and they would go back and I'm out of the smoke for no reason. So here I actually get dinged through Glock. I probably should have killed him there, but he hit me instead. Now I'm in big trouble and I would be happy with at least 1 kill. And that is exactly what happens. Another very important detail will happen here. I will play out the clutch and I will tell you the detail throughout.
Kit on default.
That is the default information from me, that when I die, I wanted to die as close to the bomb plant as possible. I know that I will not survive that B hit. I was 3 HP, I was being chased down, I was completely alone. If I will die, I want to die as close to the bomb as possible. If I would die car or bench,
And rockets.
that would be way more difficult retake for my teammates.
Kit default.
Because I said kid default there again, I think my teammate understood that, okay, I have an extra buffer over time to play this clutch out because I will need only 5 seconds for defuse later on. Oh, very good.
Default, nice.
And you can see that if I would be bench, he's not making this clutch. He's not defusing this. And miraculous like 2v4 retake that will actually save us
Shine, I will give you M4, okay?
to start this half pretty strong. On B side, you're not going to find too much action, but you can like keep things in overview for your teammates who will have more action on their spots. So you keep track of economy better, you can keep track of nope, you can keep track of utility. That's why a lot of IGLs are actually B players.
Good vibes.
Good vibes, good comms,
If you don't
and
see anyone, you do at least that.
yeah, exactly. You want to keep reminding what are the dangers.
Towards B or A.
Exactly. So they have a deagles. What is most common when deagles happen? What we did on T side, we contacted A. Or some people just like to go B, or just to swing mid on a timing. Like, keep reminding of these things from a B apartments instead of being silent. It keeps you focused and in the game as well. Alright, here I do a molly smoke. Already 2 entries happening towards A and middle. I want to play close to the smoke to not give any space to the terrorists. I take a pretty easy frag. He had the head Kevlar and a Tech 9. That means that this is another force. This is not a legal round. This is a force round. And now I cleared BFs, and now I'm just going into the only gun that died, and I want to retrieve it for coming into the next round. So that is extra kind of like overview on my part, that I keep track of who dies where and how can I upgrade my gun basically coming into the next round.
Last game with the double molly. I will try to hit it this time.
So actually this is the second Mirage in a row that I play, and previously Shine 666 was also my teammate, and we did
But
this
I have
play.
the response, so I will just molly deep and then drop me your molly on default, okay? And you can run short.
Okay.
So while we're doing this play on B, I want to say that this will not work as intended, but I will attach a clip of me doing this on stream against Longs in an FPL game, and he got punished by it. It was pretty nice interaction. So I do the deep molly because I had a good spawn, and I pick up another molly from a teammate that I want to bounce it off of that lamp, and I fail it. It didn't bounce as I wanted, but I still got an entry on the guy in underground. He was completely caught off guard. However, that was not a play that I wanted to go for, so I'm attaching the clip from Long's demo.
Recall беше short jeden, minus.
Undercon.
Under window. My bad.
Hori.
Minus na B.
2 mid.
I will take window soon. I know, problematic with the nades. Can't really play aggressive with just smoke and HE.
Yeah, smoke and HE are mostly like defensive grenades that I can't really make any play with, so I will just play pretty passive. I heard the HE in the underpass, which gives me obviously an information that someone started in BFs.
1B. One close
And
B.
I heard him now go close, and he beat my HE. He probably didn't get any damage from it, but
Good night.
I'm giving information to my teammate that he needs to play a little bit different. He tried to beat my smoke there, but I played it pretty nice. As I'm jumping on top of the balcony to retrieve that AK from the smoke, I drop away my gun, M4, masks my sound as well jumping up, and I do take a free gun there. I killed Ronnie there, which will play a role later in the demo. So I keep track of players that I kill as well.
I'm running T-spawn. Nice ice. Insane from ticket.
Very important ticket round from our Oper. Right, so again, I'm giving my gun
They can even have
to... I'm giving my gun to short player or connector player, or definitely someone who is more impactful, and I play with MP9.
I should buy a kit there, but...
I don't think I should have bought kit here, by the way, because if we lose this round, that $400 will actually mean that I'm missing out on for the next round, will mean that I cannot really purchase anything good. Like I would have to play like 5-7 or something. Here, like I got blocked. And this is a sequence of like bad decisions by me. But let's listen to it again, okay? So first of all, I get blocked here. Now Op was making a play in ramp, and he actually shot, and we get information from Blue that Op is in ramp. That's why I decided not to molly B deep, because I do not expect anyone to play super hyper aggressive, and Op is not going to be there to kind of kill me. So I'm canceling the plan with the molly. I jump check here, but the terrorist is already there, and I'm like, how the hell is he already there? And then I retroactively understood that, oh my god, I actually got blocked in the kitchen and I did not account to it. Here I should have been dead already.
Not mollying.
I got hit actually, and I'm not mollying, and I do not expect this guy to just run forward.
One deep.
My teammate even HE'd it. I will nade it myself. But as I'm doing that, I expose tip of my head to him, and Ronnie just deletes me through the wall. I understand that we did pretty good 2 nades on him, so he's low HP. But that was big micro mistake on my part that I forgot about me being blocked. Then I forgot about me being visible to this Apeks player. Like there's a sequence of things that I did not expect to happen and they all happened. And it, you know, it could have cost us the round. So in hindsight, this was very, very bad mistake by me. Somehow I'm on the top of the scoreboard. I didn't even notice it right now.
Those were Galils, right? Or they have buy now? I'm not sure.
One was with AK.
Okay, maybe they have buy now because lost bonus.
All right, so we are keeping track of economy despite, you know, not being part of the action. This is what I talked about. Keep the comms up as a B player. Another entry on middle. Like we're abusing them on middle, and this is again mistake by me. I wanted to just smoke and then jump onto the balcony, but I jumped and released the smoke at the same time, which made it obviously jump throw, and I failed it completely.
What am I doing?
So I cannot play close anymore with MP9 like I wanted to. But now my teammates are actually dying on mid. So I want to press forward and go towards short and, you know, be like a little bit part of the action. Because with MP9 on B side, it will be very tough. So I go forward. And now I hear the steps coming into the B. Which is very sus. Very sus. Like, not a lot of people would do this mistake on T side. So that gives me like an inclination that someone is already very close. I'm so afraid to jump check here. So I just play one and done position. My teammate right now is just entering kitchen and he has an op. So he's
Can be close, purple way.
holding like B right now, but someone could have already crossed, right? To the balcony. I get a kill here. I spotted the bomb dropping down, right? This is very important, but this is clear as day indication that they were going B and someone is very close. And I have no clue if it's in B apps or short, but now I'm not assuming that it's short because my teammate has this nice line, plus I have this line, right? So we're like kind of splitting short into two, and we don't see anyone. We don't see anyone. I jumped, took the AK.
I can take short.
And now I take short, and the guy is already Edward. Like, I have no clue how he got it there, but he must have had some insane timing that my teammate just gave up short. I picked up an AK, and he just snuck into the Edward. I did not expect this at all. And again, this was my big mistake. Luckily, my teammate actually traded. So, not very good play by me. In the end, it's only 1v1. Not a good position for a 1v1. My teammate with an MP9. But we prevail, we win these. And so far, very good CT side. But again, very bad mistake by me, I would say. I shouldn't even hold the angle towards short there. If anything, I should be still jiggling, not holding like that.
I went forward on short, and therefore I heard this guy coming in.
Yeah, that was definitely good that I went forward on short. My classic start towards B. Again, we have a good entry towards mid. Like, this is crazy how often we get an entry. I'm blocking B. And now the nickname part is coming into a play where Ronnie, who was constantly harassing me on this B side whole game, he is suddenly getting a kill on A. And that gives me like a cue to...
Maybe I just push.
That's a Ronnie, maybe I just push. He gets 3k on A. I still am not sure if someone was with me in that smoke, so that's why I still walk here. That's why I still walk here. Now I decide to run. And it's 2v2 and I spot this bomb, which is such a common mistake. It happened to us on T side. We forgot it in T spawn. It happened to them right now. And now I'm like, oh shit, someone's gonna come here and I need to be ready to win this duel.
I have bomb, I have bomb.
I hear a guy coming from top mid. And that's it. So this is my in-depth kind of take on this whole game. There were a lot of decisions to be made, but not necessarily me carrying the game by dropping 35 frags, donk style, pushing middle and doing all these kind of things. I took very supportive role. I was playing B Abs Mirage and still got pretty decent impact, I would say. And on T side, I was just slotting in. Literally none of my teammates were doing any plays, but I was giving them ideas how to make those plays for themselves. So I became like this kind of IGL supportive style on T side, and I kind of liked it, honestly, because it gives you like a nicer perspective. And of course, we did a lot of mistakes and we could have easily lost that, but you know, there were some fine margins and details that actually helped us go through some rounds. And those details were, I wouldn't say necessarily lucky, but I think we were a better team when it comes to shooting. So that helped us a lot. And even though start was very, very slow, we came back pretty nicely. And on CT side, we kept stomping. So this is how I think. And I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know in the comment section and we will keep doing that.
Shout out to you, all of my Patreons and Coffee members, for your continual support. It allows me to create more content like this. Your name is on the screen right now as a little token of appreciation. I used Coffee for years, where you can find extra content and perks at various tiers of membership, but due to popular demand, I set up Patreon too. Nothing changes, both platforms are treated equally, with same content, just for your convenience to use whichever side you prefer. Thank you for making my videos better and possible.